Hello there, this is SD. We are going to continue our streak. We won Kestrel A last time. On a run we were sort of bailed out by having some weapon drops in a Mantis sector. And this time we are going to be playing Zoltan A, which is a very strong ship. Nope, this one. So yeah, we start with a halberd beam and a Zoltan shield. I mean, that's an incredible combination. The halberd beam is an extremely powerful weapon. Usually it has problems in the early game because it's slow and it's at risk of taking a hit on the weapons. But the Zoltan shield kind of protects you from that. So that makes the ship very, very strong indeed. We want to power this up. There's a store, we don't want to go there. Oh wow, there's only one jump we can go through to progress this. We have to go through this jump. Well, I guess we're heading there then. This ship I would often not go to shields for early on, actually, because the Zoltan shield kind of serves that purpose. I tend to find the best thing is to get a damage buffer on your weapons. It lets you bring the Lido missile up, and it also protects the halberd beam. As long as the halberd beam is protected, you can generally beat almost anything. It's only like very specific, like drone ships and asteroid fields that are quite dangerous for this because of how powerful the halberd Zoltan shield combo is in the early game. We're gonna fight this ship. Let's also just check to make sure everything is tracking before I get into this. Yes, it is. Good. If we start with our halberd beam on shields, there's a good chance that brings the shield bubble down. And if that happens, we will then just blast the crap out of this ship. Yeah. We're not accepting a 8 scrap surrender offer, we want more than that. So we'll kill them with our second halberd beam shot. These jumps are also worthless. I'm going to take 2 jumps and then head here and then go up. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, or else we might lose some of our jumps. Oh no, they've hacked my level 1 engines. This ship actually can't hurt me at all. If we put 2 people in shields, we'll be completely immune because that ion stunner rather can't pop my shields. Let's check out what crew they have because we might be able to crew kill this as a result. Probably not though. On the other hand, they have 2 mantises. This is one of the only layouts that this ship probably could crew kill, because the halberd beam is very bad for getting crew kills. It's too slow and deals too much damage to the enemy. But if the only thing they have to repair their oxygen is Mantis, it's actually slow, and their repairs are slow enough that the halberd beam will charge up every time. So let's do this. There is a danger of them trying to run is the other problem if they take enough damage and then start running. After a couple swipes we might hit piloting as well. Maybe I'll do that on swipe number 4. The ship doesn't have very much hull to use is the only problem. I would be grinding dodges here, but I want to get the kill instead. And I don't want to have to... I can't get full dodge it here anyway because my engine Zoltan needs to be in shields to get it. So I would only be training my pilot, and having a fully trained Zoltan pilot is not really that valuable. You usually want to get your Zoltan out of piloting as soon as possible so you can actually use the bonus power they give you. This should be getting quite low. Question now, should I hit the swipe the piloting? If this were an actual Mantis ship, I would know it wouldn't run away, but it's a pirate ship, so it might. I think I will do this. I think Okay. It wouldn't have worked, and that was unnecessary damage, but that's fine. They should suffocate before they can fix that. Yep. Not really a great reward since it's that engine hack event. But it's fine. Take this jump, then go here into the nebula and up and hit as many jumps as possible, I think. Let's just check how many jumps I think I have before this exit. Looks like 8 with a 9th probably due to the nebula, so that would be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have enough jumps up there that I don't need to like do this to make sure I get all of them. Good, we have an outpost. Guaranteed double reward from this fight, so we'll be able to get the weapon buffer as soon as this fight is over. Nice work. We couldn't quite one-shot them because of just where the shields were. I wanted to make sure that we hit shields before we hit weapons, so we had a chance to do 2 damage to that system. Here, we'll just wipe them out with the second shot. And now let's weapon buffer. Now we're going to start saving for a store. It's very, very good to get hacking on this ship. I mean, it's very, very good to get hacking on most ships. But, on this ship particularly, because you have the Zoltan shield to protect you, you can shield hack and just wreck stuff through the mid-game with the halberd beam. Launching a military-grade weapon into our mines isn't exactly Union-friendly. Well, comrades, you can have 5 missiles. Okay, they didn't give us anything, but it's fine. Well, asteroid field is kind of nasty, but this ship has no shields, so they're going to go down pretty fast. Zoltan shield will block this, and that's the only thing it needs to block. We could get tagged. I'll actually do this while we're getting out of here, just to minimize the odds that we get tagged by an asteroid while we're getting out. Go back to your position while we're jumping. Sure, we'll offer them our help. Whether I want that quest. That's the construction one that sometimes creates an enemy ship with an ASB. On the other hand, that is a double scrap reward if I recall correctly. I'm going to go here, here, and then either there or the quest. I'll decide. I don't think we have enough jumps to take all 4 of these. It's kind of tight. We will aid the civilian ship. Should be powering the Lido here. Second halberd beam swipe will win this for us. Nice, double reward. Let's refill our oxygen. There's no point scouting the sector, we're about to leave it. We will fight these mercenaries. And their ships, like many in the game, are quite susceptible to beams. This layout in particular is just highly susceptible to getting hit in many, many different rooms. No. I don't like that. Knock that offline just so I don't have to deal with it. Zoltans are not good at fighting boarding drones, or much of anything, really. Now we fix the breach, which will unfortunately necessitate shuffling our people back up to the med bay again, but what can you do? We don't have two jumps here. We have one and then we have to go to the exit. Let's look up this quest, because I don't know whether I want to do it. Construction quest. Space station under construction. Okay, so they may be docked to a rebel station, in which case we would have to fight a rebel ship with an ASB firing at us. There's the empty space station. Few of these options aren't particularly good. I'm going to actually not take that quest. I'm going to go to this beacon instead. Yeah, the reward from this will almost certainly be better than, or at least as good as. There was only the one option to get a double reward, and that would have necessitated having an ASB firing on us. I don't want that. They're probably going to just die to the solar flare, honestly. Start venting a few bits, especially my shields. No, the hull beam actually got to go off a second time. That's quite bad. Please put that out. Are you fucking kidding? Well, that's the first damage we've taken in the run. I'm going to let another one go off because I want my crew in position, given that I rely on the Zoltans to provide power. Off to the exit. What's your specialty? We already have upgraded doors, and getting the max level of doors this early is massively overkill, so no. We're going NG. There are more stores there. Scrap in that sector was okay, but not great. We made something like 119. That's actually a little bit below average. Well, there's a pulsar. This ship, the pulsar, can't hurt us, though. Because we can once again put 2 Zoltans in shields. And that protects us not only from their ion blast, but from the pulsar as well. So their pike beam can't do a damn thing. We can't crew kill this ship. They have humans instead of mantis, so they'll repair the oxygen too quickly, and there's too much of a risk of them running. I'm gonna just blast them. You get back in piloting, we might as well start charging the FTL. Okay, we're out of here safely. Yeah, this sees a lot. Sees that entire top corner. Participate in the study and get some free stuff. Okay, we can go to this store with plenty of scrap. I maybe could have taken one more jump there, but didn't seem necessary. This store is unfortunately a complete waste. This is like textbook stuff you do not want to see in early stores. Fucking drone control with system repair, like backup battery, just power. I want it eventually. Same, auto reloader is nice, but it doesn't actually get me through multiple shields, which is the thing I need to solve right now. So we skip all of this stuff and keep looking for another store. That's one of the reasons I didn't farm more scrap before that jump. I could have jumped there first, but then I go here, find the store is terrible. I have a harder time seeing, say, jumps down here. I'm gonna go there and then there. Okay, well, now I have seen a second store. Should I get a bit more scrap for that? I think I'll definitely go here at least. Actually, no, I'll go here first. That sees these 2 big beacons that I would otherwise not pick up. Because there can be a third store in this sector. But there's only 2 guaranteed, and we've already seen 2 of them. Ignore that. That is the FTL save manager. It gets confused sometimes. I'll take one more jump before this store. If they have a weapon and hacking, I want to potentially be able to get them both. We have some borders. Get off my ship. My heroic Zoltan pilot will punch you both out. No. 2 combat kills. Such a mighty Zoltan. You want some too, do you? Triple skill. It's time to buy a teleporter. Alright, show me something that's actually good. I wasn't being serious with that, you know, game. Well, we've seen 0 weapons at either of these 2 stores, and there's been no hacking, so this is not going well. We're not spending any of our scrap right now. We're gonna keep going. There may be a store early in Sector 3. You can potentially get by on these weapons against 2 shields, because you could Lido Missile into shields and then Halberd Beam. The problem is, if they have the shield buffer upgrade, it can be very, very difficult, because, you know, 1 Lido Missile won't take a shield bubble down. But I don't want to spend scrap on random stuff there. The ship could be crew killed. It's that same pirate ship as earlier. Actually, it couldn't really be. They have a med bay rather than a clone bay. They probably have 2 crew, and we could let them, you know, board, fight one off, and then reboard us. But with the med bay, that doesn't really work. You need them to either have no medical unit at all, or to have a clone bay. Looks like they have an NG over there as well, so we couldn't really do it with oxygen. We 9 scrap. Well, we'll jump here, and then we're going to see if we'll get another store in this sector. We're obviously not seeing these 2 jumps that are in a complete dead end. You have over there. Unfortunately, this ship also has loads of NGs, so, and it actually has 3 crews, so even though its weapon system is a complete joke, we're not crew killing it. Should we train here? I think we should. We need to fight off the borders when they get to our Zoltan shield, but we can actually train engines and piloting here, so I think it's worth it. So we just need to let them shoot through this, fight off the first 2 borders. Turn the weapon off, honestly. Sadly, we can't train weapons. Come on over. Feel Zoltan Wrath. I'm venting into theirs to make it more likely that this NG actually dies while he's over here, because if that happens, they won't board us a second time. There we go. Okay. So that being done, it's just a matter of sitting here and waiting until we get max evade, which will take a little bit, since they're only firing 1 shot at us. Before we go, I'll let the FTL charge all the way and then look at the map, because then we'll find out whether or not we have another store in this sector. We don't. Frustrating, but we can at least get our evade up, so I'll see you when that's done. Okay, we're back. So we're fully trained on dodge. I've had a... Yeah, oh yeah, I did that before we went off, didn't I? We had a look at the map and saw there wasn't another store. But we're going to go there, there, and then out. So it's a little bit spooky. We haven't obtained any kind of offensive upgrade, and we don't have too long. I suppose bringing the Lido Missile on is kind of like having an offensive upgrade. Maybe we get lucky and have a weapon drop at one of these remaining 3 jumps. 3 being including the exit. We only have 2 before we have to go to the exit. I'll take that. Ooh, storage cache. Please be a weapon. Combat drone could be buffered. I think I want to Lido Missile it. Well, it didn't work. There's a possibility the Halberd Beam alone won't take it out. Okay, it did. Well, if they get this back up at all, it'll be right about the time the hover beam fires again, and that will destroy the ship. They don't even do that. Needs to be a weapon. Well, it was a double reward. You know, we've made reasonable amounts of scrap so far in this run, although actually this sector has not been great. Okay, I take that back, actually. So far, both sectors have been sort of below average. We have to go NG homeworlds, but I'm worried about this because defensive drone ships with 2 shields at the moment we can't get through. Hopefully we see an immediate store here, and we do. Okay, they've got hacking, we buy that. Cell system repair. Get hacking to level 2 immediately, that way we can get through 2 shield bubbles. And now we do this and this. We're a little bit lower on power than I would like to be, but we will sort that out. It's more important for us to continue having ways to consistently deal damage. We don't need to hack here. This ship only has 1 shield bubble. They are going to board me when they get through the Zoltan shield, which is a little bit annoying. They might actually not do that now because we've damaged so many different systems that they might prioritize. They didn't quite manage to get to us. Buy another power bar. This way we can run these or these, depending on what we need. I think I want 1 more after this. Then we start saving again. No. Okay, go here, at least to see if there's a store at this jump, even though we wouldn't go there. Okay, cool, give me free stuff. We're ignoring the NG sex event because we have no NGs. Ignore the refueling platform. It sadly wasn't a trap, so we get nothing there. Go here to see this bottom corner. I don't know how good our distress options are, but we'll see. We'll just fire on them. We didn't have a blue option, but we did get a good result. We got a low scrap total, but top option is a chance to get a crew member. Bottom option is more scrap and less risk of damage. Take the bottom option. We have been pretty low on scrap on this run so far, and I'd like to catch up. So, even though it would be nice to have a Mantis, because that's effectively another power bar, I'd be able to run my pilot out. Jump here. This ship is a bit icky. We are definitely hacking those shields. We're also Lido missiling their weapons. Yeah, this is the sort of ship, if I just had Lido missile, I can fire at those shields, but it wouldn't take a bubble down. We would need to hit twice. And this ship probably has NGs on it, so we wouldn't necessarily even be able to do it with that. thanks to hacking, all is well. Yeah, they have NGs over there, so like trying to beat this ship without hacking is basically not happening. Yeah, we take a store. I'd really like a weapon that isn't a missile to pop shields. And we continue to not find one. Have we seen a single weapon in any store? I don't think we have. The combat drone is just taking up space in my hold. I'm not getting drone control. Do we have another jump here? I don't think we do. No. This sector was also pretty bad on scrap, although I suppose it was the exit jump itself. But we did get hacking, and that's the main thing. We actually have a way to get through shields. We regrettably have to go to a Mantis sector, which is not great for scrap, and the borders could be trouble. We also have to go here to go forward. This bit is a complete cul-de-sac. And the first ship we fight in this sector has 3 shield bubbles and a Zoltan shield. That's almost certainly... Actually, it might not be an Artemis missile, but it probably is. I actually should use Toledo to get through faster. I think that actually isn't an Artemis. I think that may be a Lido. Yeah, using the Lido there allows me to get through on that halberd beam shot. That's quite bad. Because we need our hacking to get through shields, and with only level 1 hacking, we don't do that. We need to go repair that. On the positive side, there is a maximum to the amount of damage we can take in this fight, because they'll eventually just run out of missiles and then they can't hurt us. The negative thing is they've dodged every missile we fired at them since we took down their Zoltan shield. Go fight that fire in case we need to run away. Oh god, the Zoltan running out. Zoltan was in the hacking room. That's a total misplay. How do they keep dodging my missiles? Jesus fucking Christ. You go heal. I'll fire another Lido because I like losing missiles, so... Now we finally get to have a proper halberd beam shot. And we blow them up. That fight was very, very irritating. I made it worse by misplaying with the hack, but... Yeah, 3 shield ship with Zoltan shield and seemingly great dodge is not a great first opponent for Sector 4. Let R02 refill. I'm actually going to do this just in case we need to run away faster, because level 1 engines does not get you out of fights remotely quickly. Attempt to download the data stores. The ship is awfully weak for Sector 4. It literally can't get through our shields. We do still have to hack it, unfortunately. We could try using missiles, but we have more drones than missiles after that debacle in the last fight. Since we don't need to hit their offense, we'll just hit this side over and over again. Yeah, I'm not very happy with this run so far. Thankfully, Zoltan A is a strong ship, so, you know, it's still survivable. But we haven't seen a single weapon in any store, and this is not a ship that can do crew kills particularly easily. If we saw a ship that had weapons like this and an oxygen system, we could crew kill them by hacking oxygen. But that's not obviously something you can do to an auto scout. Still no store. I'm gonna buy a power bar. We need to make sure we spot every single beacon in this sector. And unfortunately, that one sucks. Pulsar with very good weapons. I'm going to actually hack weapons here because the Pulsar will take out their shields, and it will hit our Zoltan shield as long as we make sure the Zoltan shield is still up when the Pulsar goes off. It won't even fully take the Zoltan shield out. Also just take one weapon offline. Yeah, our Zoltan shield still has some oomph remaining. Good, we dodged that. No. Still no store. We go here, that sees to us. We may just have to leave this beacon, because I have no idea how we spot that without, like, we could go here, but then I don't know that we can pick up this one. And since we see more by going here, like, we would have to go, what, here, there, and that would only be if that's not the store. We have a bunch of Mantis coming to annoy us. You guys just get up there. If we close these doors again. There we go. Okay, and we've seen the store, and it's in the spot that I pointed out that we might have missed had we gone for that upper beacon. So, will we finally see our first weapon in a store? Yes. I definitely want this. Trying to decide whether I want both lasers, considering how terrible the stores have been so far in this run. But I wouldn't really be able to upgrade to use that for quite a while. I think that's greedy. I'm passing on mind control. I want to be able to both get this laser online, and then I want to be able to start working on getting cloaking, which we can look to do next sector. Other thing about being in this Mantis sector, of course, is that we might be able to find the Mantis ship collectors. And here a guaranteed weapon drop would be very desirable. Against 3 shield bubbles, we're going to hack shields. We would otherwise need both of our laser shots to hit. Nope. The addition of those 2 extra damage from the burst laser let us one-shot that. There can be a second store in a Mantis sector. It's just not guaranteed. We will just vent these fools. Open all the vents. Force you to punch through that door. To let the solar flare hit us here, I don't think I can leave the ship until I've driven these guys off. Take them down. Hopefully we can get everyone back in position. And we'll just recharge as much oxygen as we can, which looks like it's not going to be very much. Also doesn't look like we're finding another store unless it's one of these two jumps, I suppose. How many jumps do we have to work with here? Looks like 4. Before we have to go to the exit. So let's go here. Take this one and then downwards. There it is, the Mantis ship collectors. Good. Also, they have a burst laser too. I'm hoping that means that we can get something like that when we beat them. We're gonna hack weapons here. Let's also hit their teleporter, just keep them on their own ship. Good. Actually, they're probably going to run and repair that. Well, currently they can't hurt us. They will eventually, when they have repaired a few things on their ship, run someone into the piloting. We could obviously easily just win this here, but then we don't get the second part of the quest, which will probably get put in the next sector. I expect. My buff pilot, with his 3 crew kills, will go and punch this Mantis in the med bay until they flee. They're leaving you behind, mate. After them. Oh wow, it is in this sector. Good, and it's right there. Let's go here, there, out. Well, nothing there. Ship collectors usually in this sector will have a Mantis bomber. Hey, they got a burst laser 2 on this one too. So that better mean that they actually give us a burst laser 2 when we kill this ship. It is only fair. They only have 2 shield bubbles. I will hack weapons. We do need to be concerned about them running away, especially since we are not going to be... normally, they have 4 crew over there. Normally, they would be boarding us. that would mean they'd only have 2, so you damage 3 systems, it's enough. But here that's not the case. I think I want to do this then. Actually hit the... yeah. Now they can't run away. They will eventually get that fixed, but we will get more shots off in the meantime. So we can do the same thing we've done previously when fighting this ship. We can see what they offer us the first time, and if it's no good, we just kill them. Actually, our next halberd beam shot would just kill them regardless, so we don't even need to deliberately hold. We just... they got that back just in time. I think we have to take this, because I'm not sure whether or not 1 point of damage will take their piloting down, because previously we did 2 points. And if it doesn't, they're going to run away. This also sells for quite a lot of money, so even if we don't end up using it, which is not even a bad missile, certainly better than our Lido, I'll take it. It is one of the more expensive weapons in the game, so... we could not quite sell it for cloaking right now, but we're not far off it. And this is a free weapon drop. So now we can sell stuff for cloaking. In fact, we don't even need to sell the Pegasus now. We can just sell the Firebomb. So, second run in a row, Mantis Sector is giving us weapons to bail the run out. What was I saying? Mantis Sector is giving us weapons to bail the run out. Well, now we're in very good shape. We're going to go NG rather than Rebel because we want to try to find cloaking. But we will eventually be upgrading, obviously, to use double halberd beams, and that will just crush everything. However, I've got stuff to do right now, so I am going to take a quick break, and when I'm back, we will go on to finish the run. Okay, and we are back. So, we just had a significant reversal in our fortunes after having a great deal of difficulty actually finding any damn weapons. We suddenly got 3 in 3 jumps, including a second halberd beam. So our goals for the rest of this run are we want to get cloaking, then we want to get weapon 6, bring the other halberd beam online, and we will crush everything. I am going to leave these weapons on my active bar at the moment because if, say, we take a hit in hacking, say, we can use the Pegasus missile to deal damage, whereas the halberd beam won't do much of anything. That probably won't happen, but it's nice to have as an option. Okay, we find a store. Let's take a couple jumps before it. If we get some scrap rewards, we might be able to get cloaking and mind control there if they're both present. And indeed, we get a reward here because with improved hacking, we can get a drone reactor booster to sell, along with some other useful stuff. Take this jump, then the store. And we get some free stuff. We've spent like this entire run in NG space, which is why this seems to be going very quickly. Well, this doesn't have either of the systems that I want, but it does have a flak and long-range scanners and a backup battery. So let's see. Selling the firebomb, we're never using that. We're selling the drone reactor booster, we're never using that. And we could use flak, halberd beam at the end of the run. In that case, we buy the flak, and we're getting rid of the burst laser, I think. So we might as well keep this for the moment. Sell the Pegasus then, because we can potentially like use these three, or for the most part we'll be using these. We have some options, and we'll eventually upgrade onto flak, halberd beam, halberd beam. I need all this fuel. Let me just have a quick look. These would take me to 103. I can't quite get cloaking if I do that. I'm doing it anyway. I'm not 100% sure this is the right move, but we've not made very much scrap in this run so far, so having long-range scanners will help with that. And I'm pretty sure that, we literally need like 1 or 2 jumps worth of scrap. Here we get it. Like, now we can afford cloaking again because we can sell the burst 1 for it. And we've actually got another ship fight. Since we now have a more reliable way through shields, we'll resume weapon hacking. Smash them to bits with the halberd beam. Oh, we dodged the only small bomb they should be able to use on us yet. Very easy fight. Do I take one more jump before the soar? I think so. I'd like to buy fuel anyway, and that I still have enough to buy cloaking. I'd have ended up buying fuel at this store, and it's cheaper to do that, so. There we go. I can't get mind control as well, but I can pick that up at some point. And if I don't, frankly, it's not a huge deal. We have the best systems in the game now, and end-game capable weapons. Nothing. Get the feeling we're going to have a very low ships defeated count in this run. Although maybe the long-range scanners in the last couple sections will turn that around. Looks like we have 2 jumps before this exit, so here, there, out. Doesn't even really matter if we dive now, given that we have hacking and cloaking. I'd rather keep my hacking, honestly. That's an overcharger drone, which is annoying. But we can still damage them with that. We kind of need all of our flak to hit, though. Good, they did. Gonna shoot this now and then wait for it to recharge, because otherwise they're gonna have 2 points from this stupid thing. They have so many NGs over there. I suppose it is an NG-controlled sector. In that case, we'll just fire this when it's ready. Oh, they have loads of NGs and a system repair drone. It's no wonder I can't friggin' get reliable damage on them. And cloak. Still, we got him here. Very annoying ship with incredible repairability, but... Get the cloak up. Okay, this time we ignored them and get a fight. We get a fight that we can curb kill. Because this thing is relying on this ion and cannot get through shields with that. What sort of crew do you have over there? A bunch of NGs, so the only way we're going to crew kill this is to hack oxygen. See if we can take that down with the Lido. Yep. We're actually delaying them from boarding us because we've got hacks on their stuff. The fact that that oxygen is level 2 is quite annoying in combination with them being NGs. You get vented out of my piloting room, please. Having to use a few missiles for this, but then we missed there. But it's fine. Ah! They fixed that just in time. I don't actually care if that Zoltan gets cloned. Once the oxygen is permanently down, it isn't going to matter if they can bring Zoltans back. Okay, never mind, I'll accept that offer. The extra scrap that we would have got from crew killing them would never have made up for not having that to sell. Well, we wasted a few missiles and a drone part then, because they would have given us that by just fighting them normally. Move in to examine the station and get free stuff. Should we go to yet another NG sector? I think we're going to, because Zoltan Homeworld's the border police with only our initial starting crew and no mind control counter is a little worrying, and I see no reason to take that. So this is our 4th NG sector of the run. We actually have enough to afford mind control right now, so we'll go there. They haven't got it though. Sell that, have a quick look. Not quite, I think, at the point where I want to just upgrade to weapon 6. And keeping these other weapons just as options for the moment. We can delay going full beams until later on. Sure, we will escort these guys. I'd like to get here to just look around the sector. Investigate the battlefield. Do we get a fight? We are cloaking all this crap. Okay, we're cloaking most of it. I'd hoped we might get that down with just the flak, but nothing doing. It's extremely odd build they've got over there of double heavy ion plus a missile. Now down to double heavy ion. Let's just cloak this. Preserve our Zoltan shield a little bit longer. And the hallward beam deletes them. If I do this, I actually can still afford mind control because we're going to a fight next, but even if we weren't, I can sell the burst one now. So, we're a little low on power for it, but we can now just wreck everything with double hallward beams. Download the data stores. Cool, a map. don't remember what that quest is, but... Oh, it's an escort quest, isn't it? Which could itself be a store. We will accept their offer of surrender and get 40 scrap for doing nothing. We're going to dive in this sector because all the encounters seem to be at the bottom side. Sure, we're going to a store in the moment, so we get 56 scrap for 4 fuel. Okay, we didn't get as good a deal that time, but I know we're going to 2 stores, so I was willing to take the risk. Mind control. Should we buy crew at this point? I'm gonna buy an NG to be my new pilot. I'll need to train him up, but that's fine. That will require me to actually find fights, which has not really been happening too much this run, but... So yeah, we'll go quest, there, store, there, out. We get a free reactor upgrade. Nice weapons. I think I may have activated that hack too early. Little bit. We still one-shotted though. Oh yeah, I forgot to sell the burst laser in that last store. I don't know whether we'll even be able to get the flak online. I'll keep the Lido missile because there's a possibility we can't get it online and we could use that as another weapon. I mean, really, double halberd beams, you could just win the game with that. One more jump. We need to get our engines up a little bit now, just so we can actually get out of this sector in remotely reasonable time. And off to the exit, where we will fight the first dive ship of the run. We're low on fuel, let's just blow them up so we can take theirs. Shield hack. Not sure whether we one-shot with this. Not quite. However, we can mind control the person in shield so they can't fix them. Cloak the ASB, we don't have quite 100% evade, but we should be alright. And now the halberd beams will kill because they only have 1 shield bubble. Let's get out of here. Rebel Stronghold. Okay, this is a chance for us to actually make some scrap. I'm gonna do this, because I want to see this beacon, because that could be the constructor flagship. Then we're gonna go here and topside. We want to see if we can find that. We can make this a potentially very lucrative sector, since we have scanners. I need to get my hacking up next, because we could see ships with 4 shield bubbles. Let's just cloak right now to buy us time. Goodbye. And now we get the hacking upgrade immediately. Okay, that's possibly the constructor flagship. But I need to see up here. We can potentially go there by going here, there, 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 there. If you didn't know, the Constructor Flagship event, which gives probably the best reward in the game, at least of any, like, reliable single reward. Oh look, we've got a 4-shield ship almost right away. The Constructor Flagship event is in Rebel Stronghold sectors and is always at a beacon. If you have a map or long-range scanners, it will always show as no ship detected, outside of a nebula, and with no hazards. I'm gonna pre-cloak this. They can hack once they get through my Zoltan shield, and I don't want them to be able to do that. We are guaranteed to take piloting offline because our halberd beams will do 4 points of damage to it. We don't quite kill, but it doesn't matter. Switch over to the flak, because flak halberd beam can kill. Cool, we get some scrap. Let's buy some power. It's a forward scout. Great. Once again, we can pre-cloak this ship. Do it like this, then we hit 5 different systems. Although it doesn't matter, actually, we just one-shotted them. Okay, first chance this could be the Constructor Flagship. And it is. So this is like a version of Phase 3 of the flagship. They would eventually board us. Should I pre-cloak? No, they can actually hurt us with just the laser weapon, so I need to keep my cloaking for that. I don't think we one-shot them. Zoltan shield protects from this, even if they all hit, which they did. Okay, we do one-shot them, so I guess I could have pre-cloaked. But yeah, what we'll get from this... Aw, man! We can't use that. We can't get to level 9 weapons. Even though we can't use this, this is a fantastic reward. And we get 2 free jumps. We can now just go to all the ship detected beacons because we found the Constructor Flagship. We also would have unlocked the Fed ships there, but I obviously did that quite a long time ago. And we've found loads and loads of fights to go to, so we're just going to do that. We're just going to spend the whole of this sector, and of course we've got fleet delay, so we can easily take all 4 of these. That is very, very good. Let's start working on our weapons. Bring the Lido into play for a while. Not that I think it will matter enormously. Sensor station, we could get a map reveal from this. Cloak this instead, because this would do more damage to my my Zoltan shield. Does this one shot? Yes, it does. And yeah, we got a full map reveal, so we can just go from fight to fight, basically. We can go here, or at least ship detected beacon. We go here, here, there, hit all these, hit these at the bottom, Check this store at the end. I don't care that we'll end up diving. If we get a chance, we'll get our NG to max, but honestly, it doesn't really matter if we have max piloting, because we can pretty much crush everything in one volley. And we could just up our engines a little bit more than usual to not need to do that's pre-cloak as well. We could just up our engines like one level more than we normally would, and then we'll have 100% evade because we're at 95 now. We're going to deal 20 damage with these 2 halberd beams, which will very much blow this ship up. No. And we only need one more battle to be able to upgrade our weapons. Kind of hope that there's a hull beam or a pike beam at that shot, even though the flak is great, obviously. That's a very awkward spot for them to go to. I definitely want to pre-cloak this. I do not want them being able to send over even more boarders. I need to vent, which the venting on this ship is quite bad. And you need your own crew to give you power, so that's kind of a problem. You get out of there. No. And you will get suffocated. Yeah. A bunch of pre-battle boarders into your weapons is probably the worst place they could go. It's very awkward to vent. Now we get our weapons all online. Oh, I never saved crew positions after getting the NG. Sort that out. Yeah, that looks good. Pre-cloak and crush. Goodbye. This is something I've often found with Zoltan A runs, is they can go very, very quickly. And this one definitely feels like it has, beyond that I took a break in the middle of it, but you know, if you get hacking in the beam, you can pretty much just win fights on the first volley over and over and over again. In this particular run, of course, we've also had 4 different NG sectors, so we haven't even had very many fights. I think we can't one-shot this ship. Suppose we can hit 4 rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's a little bit more than 1 volley, and I can only hit 4 rooms if I do this, which entails not hitting their weapons. So I think to be safe, we will hit their weapons instead. Because of this, we're not pre-cloaking. I want to save that for... Okay, this is quite good actually, because those double fire bombs do literally nothing to my Zoltan shield. Look, they both hit, and they do 0. In these 3 rooms... flak weapons. Long cloak. Hopefully we can now hit them with flak, get their shields down. We only need to get them down to 1 bubble. Yeah, that'll do. And the double halberds take them out. Get cloaking up. Yes, we can give up 2 fuel. Cool. We've given up quite a lot of fuel in this run, but it's fine. If I take all of these, can I get to the store? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know that we have 6 jumps before that store. No, we don't. Do we definitely have 5? Well, I can go here, and if I don't think we have 5, I just cut short and go like that. Good. Double scrap possibility here. If we could get them down to just 1 laser, we could try to use this for dodge training. Part of the problem is we have nothing capable of dealing... I suppose the Bleedo missile can deal breaches. I might see about that. Not quite safe. Bring the Leto missile up and let's see if we can get a breach on them. I'm willing to spend quite a few Leto missiles here since I won't be using them at the end of the run. I'll probably just be selling that at the store. If I could get a Leto missile breach and just leave them with just that, it would be ideal. Stop auto firing. Oh, for God's sake. Stupid Zoltan power nonsense. I want to have a look over there. So I don't know why I even bothered to do that. I can't see their system levels in that system, which is what I would need. The other problem is that this ship has cloaking. I can't be bothered with this. Let's just kill them. The double reward was, unfortunately, just them patching some stuff up, which our ship is already fully healed and will be getting a full heal. Well, not a full heal, 10 points of repair if it needed it at the end of the sector. I won't try to train on this ship because I would need to hack weapons, and they have mind control, so that would really annoy us. Double halberd beams do not mess around. So, how many jumps do we have here? It looks like we do have 3. I'll be quite annoyed if we don't, because we have quite a bit to sell. Often in pulsars I don't hack shields even when I'm reliant on all beams, but here we can definitely one-shot and just pre-cloak, so I think it's safe to do so. There's no chance of the pulsar, say, hitting my hack or hitting my weapons because of the Zoltan shield. Since he moved to shields, he has got 3 points of shield skill, because basically no one gets to shoot at us. Bottom option gives us a guaranteed store. The top option could be a fight, but since we know we have a store coming up in 2 jumps, I'd rather have a fight anyway. Okay, we didn't get a fight, but we got free stuff. That's fine, because I only need a store for selling things. I don't need anything that we might get there. Well, we get a full sector reveal at the end of the sector. Still, that was a really good sector. Okay. Bye, Lido. Well, we're going to absolutely obliterate everything. It's preposterous. I've just had a look at the FTL Save Manager, and it is preposterous how much more scrap we've made in this sector relative to everything else. It is more than double the next highest scrap sector in this run. We made 561 scrap and 32 from free stuff, and our next highest was 220. Had we not gone to this sector, this would have been an exceedingly low scrap run. We'll just kill the dive ship. Pre-igniter with the all beams is not as good as it could be, because we obviously need to wait for the shield hack before our beams can do anything, but it does save us some time, and it will be particularly useful in the final phase of the boss fight. Cloak now, the beams won't break that. Get me out of here. And into Sector 8. We get some fuel, we are going to go and blitz the flagship. Get this. Hit one repair station just to make sure we have enough drones, even though I don't think there was ever any risk of us running out of those. Get another level of engines, because I'm not going to bother training my pilot. And now we just move up to the base. This is a not enough time event, unfortunately. The bit about it arriving in the midst of a raging battle tells me that, but we can't really do crew kills. So we'll just take the 20-something scrap they give us and move on. Yeah, 28 scrap. Now, thankfully, auto scouts are never not enough time events. They are always going to give an actual proper reward. It's not often I'm thankful to see an auto scout, but in Sector 8, yeah. We don't quite one-shot because the flak is inaccurate. But we win easily there. Let's get a few buffer upgrades. sensors so we can use mind control. Although I don't think we're going to be crew killing many, if any, crew. But we have a Zoltan shield and a pre-igniter, it doesn't matter. They may never get to board us in phase 3. We'll go 1, 2, 3, base, or we may actually intercept the flagship on the way, depending on, you know, if, say, that jump above us gets taken over after this jump, we'll just go straight to where the flagship is going. It's a pity we couldn't get a breach bomb to use as a crew-killing weapon, because we have 35 missiles and a pre-igniter, it would kick ass. Flak is guaranteed to take down enough shields to kill here because they have no evade. Just give me more power now. My ordinary shields are basically irrelevant because the Zoltan shield is pretty much always going to be able to remain up. Okay, this is one of the few cases where that situation where that might not be the case. Although, with the pre-igniter and the fact that I can just hack their shields down, maybe it will still apply even here. We could potentially try getting dodges against this ship. I don't see why not. They can't hurt us, so... Yeah, we might as well. In fact, we just got level 1. We'll sit here for a while. Might not even take that long. I won't even cut this bit because I do need to keep an eye on the enemy ship, because when they bring their normal weapons back, we'll probably just kill them. Oh god, you're annoying. Okay, never mind. They switched to using the thing that doesn't give me dodge procs. I could wait for this, but like I'm not going to try to train against a single basic laser. Cool, another fight. This is that same layout we had earlier that we could do 20 damage with our 2 halberd beams too. Give me 2 more power bars. And yeah, we are going to wreck the flagship. We won't pre-cloak this because we don't have a one-shot. They will probably get my Zoltan shield down in phase 1 because of that. But it's fine. Give me more evade. Gonna mind control the guy in shields now. I don't even need to cloak this. We have enough Zoltan shields left. Now there is some danger with the delayed hack, because they could potentially do a hack on my weapons. But they're not, they're hacking my piloting. And here, even though I don't get any, I'm purely cloaking to buy time to recharge my shields, since I just took 3 ion hits to them. Yeah, they killed 1 person. That's good. our halberd beams win this for us as soon as we fire them. We can't get more fights between, or encounters between phases, so we will just wait here for them. The boarding drone is going to be awkward. I'm probably going to fire, since I can't one-shot them anyway, I'm going to fire my flak at the drone control to break that. Try to take the boarding drone offline so I can then kill the flagship outright with my second volley. Let's mind control in there immediately since they have 2 crew in there. Yeah, their double offensive drones will take my Zoltan shield down very quickly. Have we taken this dumb thing offline? Yes, we have. Good. Yeah, even though we can't one-shot, and we do waste some time with the waiting for the shield hack, the pre-igniter still does allow us to kill faster. And it will particularly shine in this phase where we will just be able to immediately fire. We won't quite completely delete their Zoltan shields, but we will get rid of most of it. Let's just upgrade the doors because they will be boarding us. We've only crew killed 1 person. In case we want to do the runaway trick, we will go here, but I don't think that will be necessary. Should get this down with the second flak. We don't even need to necessarily cloak this because we have the Zoltan shield still up. On the other hand, cloaking now means we preserve our own Zoltan shield. So let's just do it. I actually cloaked a bit early there. Gonna wait until to activate the hack until they've locked onto me. Start hacking now. Yeah, we got clipped a bit by the tail end of that. One more halberd beam ends it. Actually, one more flak may just end it here. In fact, it will. They have no evade. So that's going to be a 0 damage flagship, and they never did get to board us after all. By the time they'd got our Zoltan shield down, they were too damaged to be concerned with trying to board us. So yeah, that was a run where we it took us quite a while to find weapons, but once we did, you know, that ship is so strong that you can have bad sectors. You can have sectors where you just don't make very much scrap because you start with Zoltan shield and a halberd beam. You're already much of the way towards having a winning setup. I'm not surprised the score is not very high. Of those 42 ships defeated, at least a dozen of them must have been in that rebel stronghold sector, which is the only reason we made an even remotely decent amount of scrap. So, that is win number 22. We have 6 ships remaining. Let's find out which one's next. 3, 2, 1, go. We've done that. We have not done Mantis C, I believe. Nope, that is indeed on our to-do list. So, we'll be playing Mantis C next, and then we will continue on for hopefully the rest of the cycle. I hope you enjoyed the run, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.